gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice.
Hey, toy fans, welcome to our Toy Addictions, your source for what was then, what's now, and what's about to be in the world of toys. From Atco to Valaverse, we talk about it all. There's something for everyone in our coffers of toy joy, so without further ado, let's talk little plastic people and things. I'm Matt, producer of this trip down the toys rabbit hole. To my right, your host and that wacky lover of all things, Bobby Bala, Aaron of 6 Inch, and across the table, your favorite seller of everything, Skal-Por. Let's hit it!
Strike one.
Yeah. These guys are about halfway through this game, and we had to get going on this episode. So.
Yep. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all right. You guys,
you're toast. No, you suck.
He slid in too.
Dude, I love this game. This is gonna be great. We do video game reviews on this channel.
I killed so many freaking hours on this game.
All I have to do is start pitching again like I was in the first few innings. Get it. Oh, Wanda Rebate sucks at second base too.
In case anybody's wondering, they're playing RBI
from 1983.
1980, no, it's 87, 86. It's 10 again, so it's
85 or 86.
I thought.
Oh my God! It's like I'm giving you the runs.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for about 10 minutes.
All I gotta do is start throwing. All I gotta do is start mixing up speeds, man.
Oh, hot corner.
Oh, I thought I was gonna turn the double play, but didn't need to. All right, Wanda Rebate, make up for that error.
All right. So what's on the docket tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
So I eventually, once I free up my screen here, I want to get to the Action Force panel that was done at JoeFest last week, and there was a lot of cool reveals that came out.
A lot of really cool stuff, yeah.
Error. It almost made me. That was me. That wasn't your player. It almost made me forget about that badass Praetorian Guard that he revealed a few months ago. But alas, I did not forget about him because that figure is just too amazing.
Praetorian Guard, is that the big muscle guy?
No, that's
he's like a bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to compare it, but it's like his robot android thing.
Okay.
So,
well, you guys are finishing up that game. I'm going to go through our usual bit here.
Yeah.
We are our Toy Addictions. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Podchaser, Amazon Music, and you can also catch us on YouTube. Chuck us a like, throw us a comment. It really helps us out a ton.
It does.
You can also see us on Facebook. Go ahead and join our group out there and check out Instagram. Some stuff goes up there every once in a while.
Definitely check out the YouTube channel if you want to figure out how this game ends. Or if you want to see how it ends.
Anyway, we got some ToyCon news coming up. We got Chicago Toy Show coming up Sunday, July 23rd out at King County Fairgrounds. That's 525 South Randall Road in St. Charles. If you guys are looking for that.
Daughter, St. Chuck.
That one opens at 8. It's $10 to get in. Well worth it. It's always a great show, especially inside the interior portion on both buildings, because they have people from all over come out now.
Did you just throw a 31-mile-an-hour strike?
So. Anyway,
that show is gonna be big. I mean, we're supposed to have like clear weather, and in the summer it's usually there's usually a lot of people.
Yeah,
out there.
it's blazing. So I mean, but hopefully this year they'll have people out in those, even people in those outer buildings.
Yeah, I think last summer was the first time that they did it. They did the third show in June, right? And it was busy that day.
Yeah.
You trying to pick me off?
They do them in April, July, and October now. So.
All right, come on. There's a pitch clock. Are you trying to change your pitchers?
I
think you need to. Jack Morris is tired, buddy.
He's 30 miles an hour is not good for me.
I think you got to pause the game and go to your roster.
How do I pause it?
Oh, your bumper.
That's what I thought. Oh.
So everybody gets to sit around and.
Oh, hit your pause. Is it the other one?
These guys are relearning
I don't know.
relearning how to play
Okay,
Nintendo.
hit your A button. There you go. Now you can pull it into the picture.
Oh.
I got to hit pause. Player one's got to hit pause. I forgot the limitations of
I see. I
Of
see.
the-
Of the
It's like
scuba of the scuba
it's like
controllers.
it's like 3 POA like video game version.
I mean, these can't even control a submarine. How can they control a baseball game?
Oh my God! I can't believe you fucking went there.
Hey, look, we're not going to go out of our way to meme it, but we're not going to pass up
Pass
our
up,
chances
yeah.
now.
Oh my God! I hope we don't wind up with
Tra-
anybody pissed off at us for that.
Tragedy, yes, but
One. That's right.
Yeah.
stupidity,
the pow-
100%.
The power of editing could work for me here.
Yeah. If it can control a submarine, it can control a Nintendo.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So what else? What else is coming out in your guys' lines that you're looking forward to?
I mean, there's really only a couple of guys in the classified line that I was actually looking forward to. That whenever that Copperhead gets announced, I'm going for that one.
Oh, Copperhead, he's been out.
Is Copperhead been out already?
He's
Yeah,
actually
he's been out two waves ago.
Oh.
A wave?
yeah. He's actually available for
okay.
pre-order on the Pulse website still. So
Oh, okay. Because I don't see him on Big Bad here. So,
he should be. He might be sold out on Big Bad.
well,
Nice
I mean,
play.
there's not even a listing for him. That's
Yeah,
why.
no. Well, sometimes
Okay.
depending on how you have your filter set up on Big Bad, if he's sold out, then they won't even show him. You have to go turn that
Oh.
filter back on.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's
So.
right. I forgot about that. You got to go down the
Yeah.
bottom and hide. Yeah. Okay. But
Wow.
anyway, he's really the only one I'm looking for. Other than maybe that Arctic bat that's hopefully coming pretty soon.
Caught it in between my legs.
The Arctic
The
bag.
tor-
That looks
they got
really
the tor-
cool.
They got the torpedo up for pre-order still.
On Pulse or on BBTS?
Oh, excuse me, on BBTS.
Yeah. Let's say BBTS usually holds their stuff. Wow, another ding dong. BBTS usually has their stuff up the whole time. I don't know if they get to basically leave their pre-orders open and then get to put in an order with the factory.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how their agreements work. They never seem to ever sell out. Well, I shouldn't say that. They hardly seem to sell out of pre-orders. Yeah.
Other than that, I saw something that I really wanted to pick up today, but I don't know.
We got to keep moving.
I wasn't willing to push the button, I guess, right away.
What'd you find?
In the Legacy series, they have the Armada Megatron, which I always thought was a pretty cool figure.
you like
but
that?
it's- I think it's a really cool figure. Yeah, it doesn't have some of the features and stuff that the Armada figures got, which I was kind of hoping that it would at least have some of those features.
Yeah.
But I guess they decided to leave some of them off. But anyway, I mean, it's the figure itself. It's a little smaller, but he still looks like the Armada, and he's got the tank turret that swings around the front of him. I don't know if it shoots a missile or anything like that, but it's a good looking figure though, and I almost pulled the trigger on it.
He's a tank, right?
Have you
He's
seen
a tank, yeah.
Have you seen the dragon in the stores?
No, I have
Oh,
not.
it's pretty cool.
I'm not expecting to ever really see that in the store.
Which dragon?
I'm expecting to see that picked off every time there's a chance to grab.
I've seen it 5 or 6 times already.
Where'd you
Do
see
you
that?
want Target? Usually it's Targets.
Okay,
Do you
maybe
want it?
I'll have to check it out.
Which dragon for Transformers?
Megatron.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Legacy
Oh.
series. That one's supposed to be.
Was he a dragon?
Everybody that's picked that up has said it's a pretty cool figure. So
He wasn't a dragon in Rise of the Beasts?
No. This is
no.
What line is this?
Armada?
That's no that particular figure is Transmetals.
Transmetals. That's right.
Yeah. The Transmetals kind of went along with the Beast Wars.
The Beastie
So,
Wars?
yeah, it
Oh,
was Beast
yeah,
Wars
yeah.
Transmetals.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of... it looks like they're doing a lot of reissues under the Rise of the Beasts banner for Transformers. I haven't seen a lot of new stuff come out. There's actually been a couple of MP masterpieces.
Yeah,
in the
there's
last
been a
couple
lot
of months?
there's been a couple of really cool masterpieces. I mean, the only real The only one that I really want the most, that I really wish I could pull the trigger on, is this damn Legacy Titan Guardian.
The
Which one?
The Titan. It's basically Omega Supreme, but it's the blue and white, or the blue and blue one, or blue and gray one. I'd really like to get my hands on that, but
Did they? So that Birth of a Leader set that they did they already do a reissue of that? There was something similar to that just
Birth
came out
of a
too.
what?
The Birth of a Leader, where it showed.
it's Orion Pax and
Give him Prime the
that was at TFCon. They had that at the booth at TFCon.
yeah, we saw one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I saw something similar to that. I was like, "Is this a repaint?" I never went back to look at the two sets to see if they were the same, but
They got that Titan Black Xeric on sale for $124.
Do they?
Yeah.
what did we end up paying for that? $170.
No, I only paid $150.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Well, you got it for me from Hasbro. It was like $149 or something like that, or $159 or something like that.
Free shipping because I'm a premium member.
Yeah.
If I get him, I want to get the
kit
upgrade kit. Yeah,
the kit that goes with him.
kind of like with the Scorponok.
Yeah.
He's one that I will never get rid of. He is a badass figure.
That Scorponok's really well done.
Yeah. There's a few that I'm gonna start parting ways with, but he will be one that sits on my shelf, just like Motormaster and his comrades.
Yeah, there's
That's a really good figure. I look at that one a lot.
There's still quite a few upgrade kits out there for that one. I'm really debating pulling the trigger on that one, because I mean, quite honestly, he does look a shit ton better with the upgrades on him, and he's got to have. I mean, it's got to have those damn individual fingers, those articulated fingers. Just got to have it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I just had to get another upgrade kit for my Prime because the stupid forearm broke. So I paid another $55 to fix this stupid forearm.
Yeah, that Masterpiece Studio one you got.
Yeah, it makes him well worth the upgrades.
I mean, it was just at the time it was just a little over the top for me. Otherwise, I'd have snagged that some bitch from there.
Why do you think yours broke? Do you think that particular one was just bad, or do you
I don't
think...
know if it was per se bad. Ooh, baby.
Damn.
I just think it could have been bad.
Or did you drop it when you had it in the shower with you? I mean, that's really what we want to know. Right in your nugget.
Hoe. What a hoe.
Alan Trammell is a hoe.
I don't.
Finally, I hit a ding dong.
I don't know. I don't know if I was trying to transform it and it didn't fit right, but the little hinge snapped and then it's done.
Yeah,
it's donezo. So, it is what it is. I guess that's why we have toys and we have to. Jesus.
There goes another one.
Back to
Gone.
backer.
Oh,
that went out of the stadium.
Damn.
You should have seen it. Ron was swinging at dirt balls earlier. Aaron chucked one straight into the dirt right in front of the batter's box, and Ron swung at it.
Do you know how to change speeds on the pitches?
Up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound like Miyagi. Up, down.
Paint the fence.
Oh, man. All right, you're finally out of it.
I'm out of it. This is it. This is where I got to get 10.
You need a 10-run night there, buddy. That's just
Oh my God, 18-3. Is that what?
18-8.
18-8.
18-8. Here's my ding donger. Ooh,
Minus Kirk Gibson. Hey, I got Rick Russell in here, buddy. Don't think that this is going to be easy.
I can straighten it out.
Yeah. So one of the things that I know is not in the video that I showed is Valaverse is bringing their prices down.
Yeah,
So
I saw that.
yeah.
Like
They're-
a buck or
I
two a
thought
figure.
that was really cool.
Their MPQs are now high enough with the factories that they can afford to bring their prices down and still make their profit margin.
Which is cool.
Which is well, I mean, I'm not going to be an asshole, but I'm making all the money. like, dude, you gotta have a set profit margin so the business keeps running. I mean, don't be that stupid, please. So their regular figures were $31.99. They're coming down to $29.99. Their Troop Builder figures were $21.99. They're coming down to $19.99. And their gear sets, for the most part, a handful have been a couple dollars more. Like the Swarm gear set, I think was $14.99 or $15.99. Their gear set, their gear packs, and their weapons packs were $12.99, and I think they're coming down to $10.99.
Oh,
so everything's dropping $2, and it's good for everybody.
That was
around.
A bullshit catch. You wouldn't even know anywhere near that ball.
Well, it did hit the ground. So.
Oh, did it hit the ground?
Yeah,
I thought it.
No.
I thought it hit your glove. I was like, what the hell?
No, it hit the ground, and then it was going to bounce into my nutty buddies, and I put my glove in the way. God, this is so slow.
I wish I could get away with it, man. I would order this Evolution
I'm gonna
Commander Armada Universe Optimus Prime too.
which one is that one?
That's the Commander Series Armada Prime one.
Is that the one that looks like the Christmas?
No. He's he's a reiteration of the Armada
Oh,
Prime, but he's
Yeah.
he's just better with articulation and all kinds of cool shit on
a
him.
little late.
All figures are better with articulation.
Dude, Big Bad's got him for 100 bones, man. I think he's only like 90 on Pulse. I'll have to check.
Really?
Yeah.
That's odd that Hasbro and BBTS would have that big of a discrepancy.
That's kind of what I thought.
Get out of here. Get out of here with your little home
Jacking
run.
them, dude. I am jacking them. Look at me. I'm going to try to make it close.
I will laugh my ass off if you knock in another 7 homers.
If he wins this game, I will let him talk for the rest of the podcast.
Well, that's not going to be long. We're already 20 minutes in, so you guys might want to finish up quick.
It's the last inning. All I got to do is start throwing
Yeah, this inning can go on forever if Ron keeps hitting the damn ball.
I could bring in my closer and just ice him.
Who's your closer?
I don't know. I've got 4 pitchers on my roster.
There it is.
There it is. Game
Oh.
5. Nope. You got one out. Or you got one out to go. There we go.
Oh,
Go get it.
crap.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I can't get him over there any
it's-
faster.
yep.
Oh.
He almost went into the crowd.
He should have. What was
Oh,
that?
Shit. Hey, at the top
Come
of the
on,
bat.
catcher, run.
Who's that man? That my man, no. Who's your
No,
catcher?
man. I have no idea.
Hope you guys are enjoying the baseball game, folks.
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably all you're going to see.
No, we're gonna
We're
wrap
almost
this up.
done. We'll wrap this up here.
We may have to re-record this whole.
No, it'll be fine.
There
There it is, right there. Rick Rush will dive in to
There
make
it
the
is.
final out.
There it is.
That was a good comeback.
18,
All right,
18
back to the
11.
show.
You made 4 errors that game too.
I
You
did.
got clobbered in the noggin on quite a bit.
I did.
That's what. All right, that's what I want to see.
Blah, 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 blah.
Next game. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, well.
Bibbidi
Wow.
boobidi bobbidi.
I struck out 6 times. You struck out 15 times.
I had a delay, remember? Let's see some of these Valaverse.
You got me addicted to crack.
I'm addicted to these oatmeal crack.
All right. That only came up because I told Ron that I had 2. We were talking about the submarine, and I was like, "Look, we can each make our own submarines." And then I joked that I have those for when I want to play 2 players in RBI baseball, and he didn't think it was real, so I had to prove Ron wrong, and then kick his ass.
The only other thing I really want to mention is this damn Dragonfly for this HasLab.
Oh well, yeah.
Did they have any extra? Did they come out with their?
The unlocks?
Yeah.
So the first unlock is Night Force Ripcord.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm not going to back the HasLab. It kind of sucks because I don't think there's any other way I'm going to get a Wild Bill unless I just go buy one on eBay, which is going to cost me $100. But
If people are willing to sell,
Well,
there's going to be somebody out there.
yeah,
that's
there's going to
willing
be
do it.
people that'll break it up and sell them as sets. And because if you sell if Wild Bill goes for 100, then you can easily sell the helicopter for 200. Sell Wild Bill for 100, sell Glenda for another 50. You just made like $100 profit.
Yeah, I
So-
totally
Glenda?
see.
Who's
I
Glenda?
totally see this helicopter going for a hell of a lot more than $200.
Yeah. So, oh wait,
There's People are going to be gouging on this one.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm waiting to see what happens with the Hiss tank because there's not a lot of postings right now on Facebook. They're like 450, which the tank itself was like 350.
Yeah.
So it's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So there's hope for me. All right, let's do.
Great piece though. I'm glad they did it because it looks absolutely fantastic.
Dude, if you see pictures of it on the stand next to Lenny, I mean the thing is massive. It's like 3 feet long.
I was gonna say it's like 38 inches long.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's got operatings. There's lights in it. It's got the blades spin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think it has the working winch that
Yeah.
the original one had.
yeah.
All right.
And I mean, it looks
You have Dr.
like
Mindbender?
You didn't know that they made a Mindbender?
I had like 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
the cool thing about this is it looks like a Cobra. It looks like a freaking Cobra. It really does.
So anybody who is not a Pulse member gets 15% off on their Power Days items. I am a Pulse member, so I got 35% off of my Pulse items. I got $77 worth of figures today for $50. Not bad.
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
Let's see. I don't want to back it. I just want to look at it.
Whoops.
Operation Dragonfly. I like the stand. I like the way that they did the stand here.
Yep.
You know, it's angled, and you could either do it with the helicopter flying up or the helicopter flying down.
And the features are really cool too. And I also like the fact that Wild Bill comes with a hairpiece.
Yes, and he actually, like, Shipwreck looks kind of weird without his hairpiece on. Wild Bill actually looks pretty good. So there's a couple ways you can display it. I like, you get to see the underside shots of it. A little bit updated the way that they put in kind of the rectangular jets here in the back, out the vents or whatever. The blast effects for it, some yellow fins. It's still got the angled tail fins in the back.
Copperhead's sold out, of course.
Is he on Pulse?
Yep.
That sucks.
He's gone.
I'll look. He didn't look sold out to me earlier.
No, I'm looking at it right now. It's just sold out.
All right. So you got the missiles coming off. You got blast effects for the guns. Missile rack. Yeah, it's well looking overall. This is actually illuminated.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yep. The cockpit's illuminated just like the Hiss tank.
Like the Hiss
is gonna
tank.
be. Yep. Let's take a look at that Wild Bill. Yeah, his hairpiece has got a little buck knife, and then those pistols look good, man. The ivory handles with the gold stars.
Yep.
I like it. I mean, he very well done figure. He's got the Cavalier hat and
Dual Colt 45s.
Yep, very good. Now, the funny thing is they took these exact pants, and these are the bottoms for ripcord. So,
Interesting.
let's see. Yeah, I got the missile rack. I like the little detail here, the bullet feeding into the guns. That's really cool. You got the engine compartment opens up. No decals on this. Everything's stampoed. So it shouldn't wear off unless you play with it really, really hard.
Yeah.
That's what she
Stop.
said.
Stop. Usually I'm the one who makes that comment.
The accessory.
You know what I would have liked better than it would have made this like that much better is if the main prop, fine, they should have a second one that's spinning.
Why? Oh, I see. Yeah.
In flight.
Right.
And in flight.
Yeah,
Kind of like
we
they
were
do with
talking about
Thor's hammer.
with the Vader,
like
with
a
the
big,
sabers.
like one of those
Yes.
clear discs or whatever. That's
Yes.
A clear
Sticks
disc,
on
and then
top.
they have like 5 or 6 different blades at different positions.
Let's see. So cockpit for two. Yeah, it's just good all around. I'm trying to find other pictures of it. I mean, there's so many pictures of it. Yeah, it just looks really good. I mean, how do you not display it if you get it? How do you not display it like that with the rocket coming off?
Because I'm going to scalp it.
You don't even have one on order.
I'm going to. So I could buy 5 Mondo figures.
So there's all right. So
Oh yeah, fuck all with the Skeletor. I'm just gonna go for the Dragonfly and scalp it.
Buy
all right,
5
so
of them.
Here's a better picture of the Wild Bill. So the sunglasses are a separate piece. They are not part of the hat and hairpiece. So you can actually have him wearing his sunglasses without the hat on. I still wish that they would make their vests that would come off. I could see it like you put the belts on, you snap the figure together. That's fine. I really wish that they would make their vests come off. There we go. So right now the unlocks are this ripcord. This ripcord looks fantastic. I mean, I love the big, like, fishbowl goggles. Comes with, I think that's one of the rifles that the Viper officer came with. The standard Duke and Flint pistol that a lot of the earlier figures had, sidearm. And I thinking that this submachine gun comes from somewhere. I just can't picture where. And then he's got the backpack, obviously the harness, and he comes with goggles aside from the helmet. Then they did Glenda, which not a bad figure.
She's based on a Brazilian figure, I guess.
UK, I think.
No, Brazilian. I think somebody said it was Brazilian because the UK figure was actually the whatchamacallit, the Pilot Scarlet.
Okay.
The blue and white one that came out later.
I'll have to look at the history of that, because when the club was releasing the FSS, Glenda was one of the figures, and like all of the British SAS figures that came out, like Captain Skip, and there was another one that came out. They all had silver stands, and I remember she came with the same stand as the British figures.
I don't remember Glenda on that line,
and I always displayed her with them. So.
You might be right. Somebody told me that she was a Brazilian figure, though.
No, I think they probably re-released her in Brazil too. I think she was released in the UK first, though. I think is where she came from. But either way,
where's it sitting at? How many backers?
I think it was like 13 something, 14 something. It's only barely in the first tier. 14,038. So it went up a little bit from yesterday. It was like
13,000 to get to her.
Yeah, 2,000 to get to her.
22 days left, I think they got.
Yeah.
I think they're going to probably.
There might be a mad dash at the end. I'm very curious to see if they're going to reveal who the last figure is. If they're not close to the mark, and see if they can get to her and to him.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people are actually. So there was a guy that did a
Snake
video.
Eyes version 44.
There was a guy that did a video. He said that he went back and looked at the picture of this figure before they revealed Glenda, and the number of X's in the name was the same number as Jane Mulligan, and the number of X's in the role was the same as the letters helicopter pilot without spaces. And so when he counted all these up,
oh boy,
the name has enough spaces for Clayton M. Abernathy, and the role is Team Commander.
Huh.
So he thinks that it's going to be a General Hawk, but he thinks it's going to be a different version of Hawk than just the leather bomber jacket.
Okay,
because. I got to be honest, it kind of sucks that I'm not going to get Wild Bill. It kind of sucks that I'm not going to get the His Tank Driver unless I go out and either get these or pay a lot of money on the secondary for these. I'm all right with the Cobra Commander. He's got the Mickey Mouse head. It would have been nice to have, but I don't need it. The extra gunners and stuff for the His Tank, I don't need them. They're figures that they threw in for the... But if they do Hawk... here's the other thing. I can live without this Night Force Ripcord. I mean, Ripcord is one of my all-time favorite characters.
With a Ripcord.
They're going to do exactly. They're going to do another one, just like the Cobra Commander. They'll do another retro Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. But if they come out with the bomber jacket Hawk here, like
with the coffee cup?
They might come out with another one in the future. Like this is an obvious variation.
Yeah.
So you still have to do a regular Ripcord, like with the Tiger Force Outback. I mean, they came out with Tiger Force. It was mass line release. It wasn't
Bazooka, same thing.
Yeah. So I'm very confident they're going to come out with a regular Ripcord. But if they come out with like the bomber jacket Hawk here,
like a guy who, like a mainstay character
in
there,
people need him for the team. I mean, he is the team leader. So, I'm curious if this. I think the safer route for them to go would be to come with like a Night Force version of Airborne, actually.
Yeah,
because Airborne was on the cover. He was on the box art with Wild Bill.
I was gonna say he was like the co-pilot or something.
Yeah,
I think.
Right. So
you don't think it's going to be who's the other paratrooper?
Crazy Legs?
Crazy Legs.
No. Crazy Legs would come with the Tomahawk. Now, honestly, what I think they'll never make the Tomahawk. It's way too big. He was a mountain trooper though. He wasn't a drop line trooper. He was a mountain trooper. He would have been with like Alpine.
Okay.
I actually think that they should do. Oh my God! He came with the Tomahawk. Lift ticket. I think they should do lift ticket, He's another helicopter pilot, and they're never going to do a Tomahawk. And so far, other than Copperhead, they haven't done any vehicle drivers as figure
besides the his tank driver, but that's it.
Well, the his tank driver came with the his tank, though. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but I mean, I'm just making a statement. Yeah.
So there's not a lot of odds that they're going to be pumping out a bunch of vehicle drivers without their vehicles.
Right.
You know, Copperhead's the only one that's done it so far. So technically, they have released Zartan, and Zartan was a vehicle driver when he came out.
Yeah, he came with that sled.
The swamp skier.
Swamp sled.
So, yeah, but no, the helicopter's cool. I just don't have the 275. There was a guy that posted on Facebook today, and he was like, "Oh, all you people that are just happy about getting it, like, blah 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 blah." But the point of his post was like, everybody needs to jump in and back this so we get all the figures and get all the unlocks. Like, don't be happy that the helicopter's worth 275 and you're okay like getting icing on the cake. I just posted to the guy. I'm like, all right, send me $207 or send me $300, and I'll go order one for you.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to get it. I just don't have the money. Hopefully, I get enough money someday in the future that I can go back and retroactively collect one. But can't do it now. It's a great item, but you know, we got other vehicles to talk about.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that I wish I could get my hands on. But
so, I'm gonna go through this video. I think I'm just gonna kind of run through it and pause it, and we can talk about. I don't want to do this. So this is Colonel Siege. This is one of the figures that he revealed previously. No. Pause. Oh my God. What is going on here?
RBI Baseball.
I've never. I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you, though?
Oh, come on. What is
I thought
this?
you had a premium account.
No. Pause. Okay. I hit skip video. That's what happened. Okay. So this figure was revealed a while ago.
Colonel Siege butt.
And Colonel Siege. So I like him because he's got the dual pistols. I've always liked figures with like dual pistols. Whenever I make customs for myself, I do that. And you know, the belt is modular, so you can take the belt apart and you can pull the holsters off. You can give him one pistol, both pistols. Looks like he's got a new jacket and new sleeves to go with that jacket, more like the leather bomber jacket. When he was originally released, he did not have the goatee. He did have the second face with the cigar in it, which I think is awesome. But he did not have the goatee. And some people are like, why'd you give him a goatee? He doesn't need a goatee. And I'm like, I think he looks kind of cool. So it looks like we're getting like a bona fide leader for Action Force pretty soon. I think he looks good.
So I need him.
So yeah, and he's an individual named character. What's your take?
I think it looks fantastic. I love the cigar.
So I bought a box of
love the
cigars
cigar.
for all my 6-inch figures.
Oh yeah, you did. I forgot.
Did, yeah.
You got to bring
I
those down.
actually have a box of cigars. Individual ones.
Are they
half
3D
smoked.
printed or are they molded?
They're 3D printed, but you can't break them because I was dicking with them.
Oh,
so there's
the
the box has like 5 in there. So then you have 2 full size ones, and you have one that's just lit and one that's halfway. You get smoke effects. So it's from that Gridiron.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I picked it up just so.
So how does that work? Do you have to like drill a hole in?
They just on your
No,
on
they
your
just
hand.
they,
Oh,
they
you
sit
just
in the
hold it.
trigger
And the
finger.
trigger
yeah.
finger.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, and now that you mentioned it, it looks like if you put the head with the cigar on it, he's holding one.
Yeah.
He's probably like Slaughter's got the pointy finger. He's
He
probably got a
probably has
special hand for his cigar. So I'm totally looking forward to this figure. I liked him when I saw him before. There was an update that he showed because of the goatee. So let's go to the next reveal. So then he did a final full reveal for Buddha. So he's got this modular armor. I believe the shoulder pads. It's really weird. In the other picture, it looks like the shoulder pads are part of the chest piece, but I think they're separate. I think they all go on individually. He's got a modular style. Was it Kabuki helmet? So he's got he's got the Oni mask on the bottom, and then where you would usually put your goggles, you can put this like Oni horn on it. And then I think there's something else that goes up in there too. And then he's got a full like Oni face
vision.
with the night vision. Yeah. So really cool. Comes with a little wrap for his sword so he can carry a sword next to him. And then it looks like he comes with the standard
2 holsters.
two clips here, or 2 mags. And then a holster for probably a Maxim 9 is what it looks like to me. So previously he did a head reveal for this. Now he's doing the full body reveal, but new pants. And I believe he's got a new torso.
There was a whole bunch of new parts on this one.
Yeah, definitely the forearms. Now, I think that this is going to be probably not the main, but I think this is going to be a big character from the movie.
You think so?
He mentioned that this character was being developed more for the movie than was originally developed for just the storyline he was writing in general for the figures. So this character, I think, is going to play a big role in the movie. So this could be our first dip into the movie figures, which slightly off the subject. No, not off the subject at all. We're going to talk about the Action Force movie. So currently on IMDb, there's a page for the Action Force, and like whatever Bobby called it, like Action Force Out of the Gate or something like that, whatever the subtitle was, it's listed like that. It's the timeline and everything matches up. All the credits that I know about are current, but he signed 2 people to the cast.
The Rock
No.
and Bruce Willis.
No.
Bruce Willis. Oh my
The
God.
first one, not the biggest one, the first one he signed, and I don't know this guy, but Malachi Black, he's a wrestler from AEW.
Okay.
Looks totally cool. And he actually is credited as Shay, who is Pandora's brother, the
Okay.
Irish chick. He's just listed as Sergeant, but Roman Reigns has signed on.
Really?
Yep. It's on IMDb. And there's a whole debate in the community about whether or not it's real or whether or not somebody just went and updated the page and put it on there.
Roman Reigns. So he's going wrestling.
Well,
They're physically fit.
Well, yeah. I mean, but Roman Reigns it could be one of those things where he's trying to break into Hollywood. He's trying to follow The Rock, Hogan. Probably not going to get a whole lot of money for being in this movie. I'm sure it's a little bit lower budget than normal, being new property and all that stuff. So maybe it all just worked out. You get a guy who's very, very well known.
yeah.
Obviously, he's good with a mic like The Rock was. And, I don't know. Hopefully it works out. But Sergeant, yeah. So I think there's going to be a lot of new characters introduced in that movie that eventually we'll get toys of. But I'm pretty confident that Buddha is a character that he wrote for the movie.
I like the figure, but I can probably pass on it because I'm not in the line like you. But I'm collecting
Not even for that Oni helmet?
Action Force. No, I never did like the Buddha figure.
Yeah, it's a cool figure, but
It's a great concept,
it's actually a really great figure. It's very
But
well
he
done.
wouldn't
But
he wouldn't go in a
it's-
case with me.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard pass for me.
Yeah,
So
Heart? Be a soft
I would.
pass.
It'd be a soft pass. Like
Yeah.
I would be scratching at my neckline. Like
if you
I
found
kind
one
of
at a-
really need this. 'Cause
So if
he's
you found one at
Action
a
Force,
toy
but-
show for like $24.99, you
Oh,
wouldn't
I'd
pick
get it.
up? Okay.
I get it and put them in a box.
That's
I
a
wouldn't
soft
put them
pass.
Yeah,
Hard
it's a
pass. Hard passes. I'll never own that
it's-
ever.
Yeah, it's a soft pass. It's
maybe for $24.
that's a
I'd go for it,
definite
yeah.
yes. Siege.
So-
I'm getting.
So just keep an eye open for the Wounded Warehouse. So then this is the other one that we were talking about, the Praetorian Guard. So he released
I did see
like the
these, yeah.
official release of what it's coming with. He's got
The
this
Tron discs and the sword.
giant. So these are actually deflector shields that
Yeah.
that repel bullets. So they actually go into slots on his forearms and his shoulders, and I think his knees or his shins, and they actually generate bullet reflecting force fields.
Nice.
So that's what that is. And then he's got his. I mean, I like the guns, man. Like they're kind of real looking, but they're kind of futuristic enough looking that
Isn't
you
it
know,
like
if
a
you
P90?
It's got to
Similar?
be modeled off of one, yeah. And
It's-
this looks
it's
like a vector.
It's modeled off one, but
But
it's
see,
not a
this looks like a
P90.
vector with a grenade launcher on it.
Yeah.
So, and then I believe that these aren't blast effects that go into the guns.
No, they're ricochet effects that go on the shield.
Yeah, the ricochet effects that go into the shields.
Ooh.
So that Praetorian Guard is going to be amazing, and he better be making like 1 billion of them because they just look so.
He
cool.
said he's going to make a lot. So he held his hand up and he looked at the crowd and he went, "Don't
See ya.
army builders, don't worry, we're making plenty of them." So
he announced
we'll
this.
see.
Oh, look at those. Those are little fat guys.
So they're kid focused, stylized figures. That
They're like
I think he said there are 3 points of articulation. You can move the arms and the heads. But yeah, he's coming out with
10
a little,
inches.
little-
Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's like the Titan figures for Hasbro.
yeah.
Batman.
Yep, that's exactly what those are. So it'd be kind of neat. I mean, if it's just these two, like maybe I'll end up getting them. If he ends up doing like a whole line, probably pass. It's not
You
another
get
line I
a
need to collect.
cool
but
gun with it.
Dude, that at 10 inches, that gun is almost big enough for me to run around the street with. Just paint the tip orange.
Just the tip, though.
Just the tip. So that was neat. So he talked about the Vanguard. I mean, this Vanguard is cool, man. So it's got the removable shovel. It's got the working winch. The front tires steer off the steering wheel. The tires are rubber. There's a turret turret access port up here. So the vehicle holds 10 figures, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on each side. So that's 8, 2, 4, 6, 9, because there's 1 can stand in the turret, and I believe 1 can stand on the back.
Or stand or sit or fit in the back,
Yeah.
because I think that comes with a weapon system that fits in the back.
And I don't
It's
know.
supposedly it's got a working winch on it, I think.
Yeah, so that's this guy up here.
And the coolest thing about this is the price point, man. He kept it under $175 or $179.
He kept it's going to be I think
there's
the panel said 175 to 190.
175 to 190.
Yeah.
Which
So-
I think is fair. I mean, two bills on this would have been.
Well, and you figure you're going to get a $30 figure with it. So
That's
even
gonna-
if it's
right.
190, it's $160 for the truck,
Right.
which I think is how I
And you get, you get blast effects. You get the turret gun that goes in the top.
couple of gas
You get
cans.
the vehicle itself. It's got it's got turning wheels, and it's got a frame underneath. And there's detail, I guess, underneath.
And this is modular, so you can pull this off and have somebody run around with this gun.
Right.
And I think that you can pull this turret out with the gun on it and replace it with like a set of rockets as like an add-on pack. Yeah, that's all he's got in this video. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's coming out with this truck. So for the 175 to 190 price point he's looking at now, you're going to get most of this, and then you'll get another set of stuff. I don't know, maybe extra gas cans, rockets instead of the turret down here, and a few other things as part of an accessory pack. I would imagine it's probably going to be $15 to $20. So to get all of this stuff is probably going to cost you about $200 for the Rizvani, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Then he got a new IP off The Legend of the White Dragon. So it was a movie that Jason David Frank made right before he passed away. I don't know if it's a new story or if it's loosely based on his travels throughout the Power Rangers universe. But right now they're just releasing these 2 figures. It's going to come out as a 2-pack. And
Is this movie out yet?
no, I think they're still working on it. I don't think it's coming out till like later this summer.
So it's going to be one of those deals like they did with Brandon Lee and The Crow then.
Yeah, they're going to release it posthumously. So during the panel, and if you watch the panel, you might remember this. This guy right here was the guy that I think that directed the movie, but he was also Jason David Frank's enemy in the movie, which one guy had like the power, he had the dark power of the White Dragon, and Jason David Frank had like the good power of the White Dragon or something like that. So that's why the figures are essentially the same. It's just you got the darker helmets and the lighter helmet variations, and obviously they got their own individual head sculpt. So
Pretty interesting, but I'd like to know more about it before I would commit to any kind of a purchase for that.
I know the figure's going to be quality. Do I like the IP enough to go get it? I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm not a big Power Rangers guy, so it's probably going to be a pass for me, but I could always be swayed. What did he announce after this? He-Man tie. So PowerCon exclusive this year, the Swarm Horde. Looks amazing, dude. The Swarm have new helmet molds. Dude, this I've seen some pictures of this thing. This is just a crazy killer looking helmet right here.
Like literally the Horde?
Yes.
With the
Swarm Horde. PowerCon, He-Man PowerCon exclusive this year. That's why it's the Swarm Horde, and that's why it's black and gray and red. To look just like Hordak.
Come on, man.
Is that not amazing? You got to get that. I know you're getting the good guy characters. You need one or two of these if you're a He-Man
that's
fan.
got to go in that shelf, dude.
What the freaking hell, man?
And it's a deluxe like the
So
there was two things that he announced. So it's like the Swarm Raider that I had, or the Wasp Raider. So he comes with a jetpack, and he comes with the shield, red translucents, replace the
Damn
green.
Where's PowerCon this year?
Here we go. Dude, look at that helmet. That helmet is amazing.
Actually, it is.
Comes with the Maxim. So he comes with the same loadout as the other other Stormtroopers.
I think he said he's going to try and get some of those on the website too. So
Yeah, I've been checking the PowerCon website, the 2023 exclusives, and it's not there. So I think he's going to have him I think he's going to have him at the show and on his own website. Because I know when he did it 2 years ago for the Wasp Raider, there was a whole thing with the Shining Knight LLC that people were like, "Why are they charging $50 for this?" And then, the figure's really only worth $30 or whatever. So I think that's why he's just going to sell them there and then bring the rest back.
I mean,
Where's PowerCon?
I'm not a
Ohio. I think Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
It's in the same
I think,
place every year. So, yeah, but this again, just a badass looking figure.
I'm not a huge Swarm nut, but I like the way that, I mean, a lot of it has to do with the head. The head just kind of turns me off. The rest of the figure is cool.
Yeah,
that's badass though.
Yeah, that is a cool.
I
head.
see one of those for $45.
There's another one I think you might like further down the line here. So he's going Arctic this year. This is going to be a Big Bad Toys exclusive, the Arctic Steel Brigade. I like the different shades.
I
of
might grab one of those. Yeah,
very nice looking figure.
I like the Steel Brigade that he does.
I like that gold visor. It just pops with the rest of the white and the gray. I'll tell you what, man, he's really good about picking out colors for his figures. So the guy went right to so the next army builder troop is an Arctic soldier. So you're going to get the white guy, the black guy, and you're going to get a new balaclava head with goggles, your handset, and this guy comes with a submachine gun white base. Alpha or weapons.
This is the one where he's starting the figures at $20, right?
Yes, I believe. Well, starting with Series 4, which I think is the series that releases in October.
Okay.
Gemini is another female that's coming out as part of Series 3.1, and I believe she'll still be $31.99. But then starting with Series 4, which is when I think the Desert Condor comes, the Swarm Horde, or not the Swarm Horde, the other Swarm that's coming, they're all going to be $29.99. This weapons pack, I think, should be $10.99. So, he's got a saw. A couple of guns that he's already released. He just painted them up white for the snow troopers that are coming. He is doing an Arctic sniper. So
the ghillie suits.
He revealed
when he revealed the ghillie suits. I was like, that is cool.
So yeah, so he actually revealed the ghillie suit for a jungle sniper last year, but now he's making them white too. And then actually he's
doing a ghillie suit for
blowback.
For blowback, yeah.
He's doing a really cool blowback, and there's a cool detail I want to talk about that. So you got the suit. He's kind of taking a page out of the Lowlight book. You know, he's got the sniper case. He's got his scope. I believe the scope comes off the rifle. His bipod is either closed or open.
I can't remember if this is one of the figures that he showed in the deluxe packaging.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I do know that there's a deluxe package figure that he's showing. He's doing this cool desert ops condor. So you get the screaming condor head, his balaclava head. I want to start seeing new vests. I'm kind of getting tired of this vest in 9 different colors. Honestly, like
that's a standard military vest though. I know. I totally see where he's going.
I know, and I get that. Part of like for me, like one of the things that I really liked about G.I. Joe was like they were always coming up with like different gear. Like each guy had his own gear. Like I did like that.
Yeah.
So honestly, though, like I really liked the first vests that he came out with, like that were more like the ballistic plates.
Yeah.
I get that they're really, really hard to snap together, and it probably is not worth for him to retool those to make them work better. But I really like those, and I wish you would put those.
Probably one of the ways he's keeping his costs down, so it would make it cheaper for us. So yeah, I'm not going to complain.
It's this one right here. So he's still got the mold, and he's still putting it together. Maybe he did fix it for the Steel Brigade. I don't know, but I like those vests. Let's see. He's doing a Desert Steel Brigade, which not a BBTS exclusive. I believe this might actually just be a Valaverse website exclusive.
I think that's a Series 4, I think.
Yeah. So he comes with a new rifle than what the first Steel Brigades came with. Actually, let me look and see what is the Arctic Steel Brigade. Yeah, so this is the rifle that all the original Steel Brigades came with, and it looks like the Desert Steel Brigade is going to have a different rifle. Let's see.
Pardon.
So he's re-releasing the Urban Commando, but he's packaging it with the Urban gear set. He's also throwing in a new gas mask head.
That one I'm actually probably looking to pick up there.
Yeah, and that's going to be like the newer, softer plastic, so the body is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I like the camel pattern on it, and the gear set it comes with is just fucking cool.
Yeah,
as
so
hell.
I've got 3 of these figures, and I've got 5 of these gear sets.
Jesus.
All right, I'm excited for these.
The headsets are cool.
All 10,
really cool.
All 10 of these heads in one set. You get a balaclava and a gas mask of each. Like he did Spec Ops, Desert, Delta, and Riot. I like the fact that he's given them to the Garrison too. So now you can get some different looks in your Garrison. Now, it's not shown here, but these visors are going to be separate pieces glued in, molded with clear plastic, and the heads are actually going to have faces. Like, so you can see the eyes in the gas mask behind the visors. He just didn't have it ready to go for these pictures. And obviously all the ball joints and everything is the same. Here we go. This is a deluxe figure. So this is another Swarm. So this, I think, also has the new helmet. They just kind of molded it and painted it up differently, put the visor more up here. But this one also comes with an original Scarab helmet and an original Swarm helmet. Will come with the pack. It will come with a shield. Does not come with the bazooka and the little Uzi that the original Swarm gear packs came with. I forget what this one was for, and I want to say that he's an exclusive. Let me go. Okay. Yeah, there's not more detail on here. So this one's... So let me skip here a little bit. So he did reveal that starting with Series 4, all the cards are going to be coming on blister cards. All the figures will be coming on blister cards. At the same time, he's developed new deluxe packaging boxes, which this guy I know for sure will be coming in a deluxe package box. So
he did show the box,
and I think the deluxe figures are going to be $34.99 because you get a couple extra pieces in it anyways.
Yeah.
It's almost like combining a gear pack and a figure. So and this, like, all of this stuff that is green glows in the dark. It's all glow in the dark. I forget what he called the Swarm Trooper, but it was awesome. It's got another awesome name. And then he's got his... So this is Blowback. This is the Jungle Sniper Blowback. Look at this. He's got one eye closed, like if he's bent down looking through the scope of his sniper rifle. I mean, look at that level of detail on that figure. That's pretty awesome. So he's got his balaclava head, he's got his camo painted face, and then a camo painted face with one eye closed. He comes with the sniper set, and he also comes with his ghillie suit. I believe another deluxe figure. That's going to be cool. Yeah, you're going to want him. Then he talked about the blister cards, and he talked about the deluxe packaging. He took a few questions. So, yeah, some good reveals from Valicon. So I'm totally excited to see all those figures. He put out a message last weekend that they were going to get back and work on the website a little bit and try to figure out the traffic issues for when the Condor went on sale. And he was hoping to have all of the leftover product, of which he had plenty of Warpath Eclipse. He said plenty of Warpath Eclipses. To me, like, I need to make sure he's got like 1 million of them so I can get one. He's just waiting to make sure that the traffic issues are fixed before he puts everything back up on the website. So the website's been working. There's a weird window that like kind of pops up, at least on my phone, that you just like close it out and then you can still navigate the website, but I keep checking the exclusives and I'm not finding anything in there. I don't even see the Covert Ops Condor in there anymore. So he's still got to update the website. The stuff that the Warpath Eclipse is not up for sale yet, but all of his stock that he took to JoeFest should be hitting the website soon. So
that's really cool, man. It's got a lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of real good stuff.
You have some Valaverse stuff that I'm sure you're going to be picking up here soon.
Yeah, there's a couple figures in there.
So. Well, see, it's good. You can pass on Buddha so you can get one of those Swarm Hordes.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
You can stand the Swarm Horde right next to your Grizzlor over there. Your 70s, what did you call him? The 70s band porn star?
70s porn, yeah.
With the fur coat.
You take off his fur coat and he's the naked man.
It looks like Ron Jeremy.
The Motu Hedgehog.
Yeah. Ron Grizzlor Jeremy.
Ron. That's funny.
We've been misnaming him the Hedgehog all this time.
Oh God, it's hilarious.
So, Yeah, so a lot of good stuff coming out for Valaverse. Yeah, my wallet's not happy, but my shelves will be. So.
I hear you.
But-
On that note, we're going to call it for this week, guys.
Is that 45 already?
That is
Yeah.
55.
Wow.
Yes, sir. We got a couple of big episodes popping out here.
Oh,
so.
yeah. We did play RBI Baseball for quite a bit.
Yes,
Yeah, we did.
yes, you
Yep.
did. You guys still had like 5 innings to go when I started it up.
I mean,
so.
I beat your ass in RBI Baseball for quite a while. We still talk toys. We can multitask. Over
Oh, yeah, we got it done.
So,
Anyway, we have been Our Toy Addictions. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Podchaser, Amazon Music. You can also see us on YouTube.
go
Goes-
watch this week's video for sure.
Yes, you got to
Yes.
You got to see that baseball game, man. It got really good in the last 4 innings. Throw us a comment. Give us a like if you dig the video. If you don't like it, throw us a dislike. Doesn't matter. Helps the channel. We're trying to grow ourselves a little bit here, so every little bit helps. We would appreciate every little bit. So
It's easy. I'm going to show them
so-
right here. Go to YouTube. Go to Our Toy Addictions. I probably typed that wrong because I
yes,
can't
you did.
type on this.
Anyway, and Toy Show news coming up again. We got Chicago Toy Show coming up Sunday, July 23rd.
Wow, you're not even
Opens at 8
subscribed.
a.m. Opens at 8
I don't want to fluff the
a.m.
numbers.
It's King
Right here.
County
Bing.
Fairgrounds in St. Charles, Illinois.
So I'm not signed in.
Oh, see? God. But anyway, that's going to do it for this week, people. We will see you next time. In the meantime, keep the collecting going, keep the hobby alive, and we will catch you when we catch you.
Absolutely.
See y'all.
All
What
right.
did I say? If you stop playing with toys, you die.
Something like that.
Sweet.
That's not what I heard.
All right, take care, folks. We'll see you soon.
God.